Once upon a time, a cherished soul withered before my eyes, and in their final precious moments, they bestowed to me a gift as a token of trust and friendship. A blessing, a curse, a memento, all in one seemingly insignificant object. It was a simple bookmark, but over time I began to see something within. Knowledge out of sync with time, carefully woven archives of realities unbeknownst to humanity. The creation and destruction of worlds, visions of universes that expanded and receded back to their origin points. It was forbidden knowledge compiled all so neatly right before my eyes, and Godkind was unhappy to learn of what I found, so I hid the knowledge away to a place no one would ever suspect before my imprisonment. So here you wonder, how does the story end? Truthfully, the story is only just beginning. Shiori! Welcome everyone to Hololive Advent's debut. I will be your first host for today, Shiori Novella. And I see that you have seemed to break my chat? So many eyes. But is this really all you can do for me? Is this really all the hype you can build? I want you to spam Holo Advent on Twitter and perhaps here as well. I want you to scream for me. So, 1, 2. Come on! Is this all you can do for me? Holo Advent! Holo Advent! And then let's do some confetti. And, oh, I think you humans love balloons, don't you? Ba-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-ba. Perhaps slow mode is a bad idea, huh? I want to see you squeal. Anyway, let us simmer down a little. There you go. All nice and calm now. And let us put on a bit of nice music. So, first off, introductions are in order, so let us start. My name is, as you should know by now, Shiori Novella, at your service. My age is quite unknown. I personally do not know. My birthday, May 2. Will you spend it with me? It would be quite nice to have your eyes on me then. You like this font? Well, thank you. My role is an archiver. Naturally, that means I archive things. Your memories, for example. Memories you make together. Now, my wonderful mama, Kayahara-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for making me into a beautiful, beautiful woman. I am absolutely in love. With myself, I suppose? I love your hands. And then, for my papa, I was born from the hands of Haruka-chan. They brought movement into my bones. So, we have mascots on here. These mascots are the Nyakuza. There is a reason for that. I will go into that later. But for now, you may occasionally see them. For example, right here. They will be here to cheer me on in our activities together. I animated them, by the way. I can do some slight tactics like that. Now for my hobbies. Usually we talk about this on the first date, don't we? I can play the piano. I was actually forced into playing the piano. But I suppose the skills came in handy. I can sight read. And I used to transcribe piano songs. Which makes sense, considering I'm an archiver. I enjoy cooking. Unfortunately, I do not have much time to cook nowadays. And I admit, I may not be taking care of myself so often. So, I suppose you can do that for me? I enjoy photography. I am trying to learn all the vocabulary terms with it, but frankly, I don't have much time. I enjoy feeding strays. Is that a hobby? I leave food out for them sometimes. I also carry bird feed with me whenever I go out, but yeah. In fact, the cats around my area have come to know me a little bit too well. They started, what is the term? Caterwauling, I believe? One of them does. And then one of them brought perhaps either their girlfriend or their sister. I don't know cat siblings, to be honest. And I saw them one day and I thought, how cute. They brought a friend. Now I can feed more cats. And I was talking to one of my gen mates for this, Risa, in fact. And I sent a picture saying, I think they're playing or something. And she affirmed that no, they are clearly doing something else. And I asked, should I be stopping them? And she said, yes, please. So, like the dork I am, I knocked against the window to catch their attention. And the cat, he paused. He did pause. He looked at the source of the sound. He was probably thinking, yeah, what is that, yeah? And then he kept going. So I went out there and I was basically saying, stop. I can't take care of kids and strays. It's a little bit too much. And it freaked them out. They still come by, I think. But I haven't seen them doing that since. To be fair, I don't exactly keep an eye out 24/7, so who knows. But hey, I did a good deed that day. Now, I enjoy daydreaming. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I suffer from very, very, very severe insomnia. But you will hear my recommendations later. I also enjoy text adventures and visual novels. I am still a maiden at heart. I enjoy the idea of romance for fiction. And then I enjoy playing life sims. Why? Because I can get married in them sometimes, so I like that. You guys like getting attached to characters too, don't you? So yes, that is my embarrassing details.
皆さん、黒休み。それじゃあ、またね。